Good morning. Happy Sunday, everybody. Hope everyone is doing well. Really excited to be back in Cider River, and today is going to be a detailing stream. We'll see how far we get and what areas we can detail. But we're going to start here with our family fun park that we left with absolutely no detailing. Just put everything in. So it needs a lot of love to make it all come together really nicely. Thank you, No Mercy. Hello, No Mercy. Hello, Steve. Hello, Shan. Hello, Chris. Nice to see you this morning. All right. Let's jump right in and just get started. I love seeing how busy this little family fun park is. Really nice. All right. So let's just get in here and let's just start with some little bushes. Today is going to be a very chill and relaxed stream. So hopefully you are down for that. Yesterday, Anna had a very good time at the groomers. She smells so nice. And then, of course, I posted a picture in the Discord with the treats I was able to get with the help of your donations to the Anna Fund, which I really appreciate. Because you guys were so generous, one of those bags of, well, a couple of those are expensive. One of those bags were like 20 bucks for one of those bags of treats, but they are so good and Anna loves them. I don't get them because they're so expensive, but since you guys were so generous, I was like, well, I can get them. She's gonna love those this week. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna go around and create little tiny spots here, like so. I think what we'll do is lean into some of the new props that we got with the renewed history. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna be really nice. So I think we just create a bit of a seating area. Here, and then I think what we do is put in a little food truck. Yeah, let's go with Teddy's chicken. Put that right there. And then what I'm gonna do is out back of the food truck, we're going to put this for the people who work at the food truck there, a little place to sit. I think that'll be really nice. And let's also toss a little chair back here too. Okay, that's very nice. Little food truck spot. That's very cute. I do feel like we could use a little bit of color here though. A little flower would be very nice. few little spots. Okay. That's nice. Ooh. We'll color there. Okay. This is the thing too, and I've said this before, when you are looking at a big detailing project, it can feel very overwhelming, but if you just take one little section at a time, it's not so bad. Left hand. Welcome on in. Hello, Dustin. Welcome on in. Nomus, hello. Nice to see you. Aw, thanks, Shannon. Hello, Bubble. Ah, nice. Record player. That's awesome. That is awesome. Okay, I see. Go. All right, I'm gonna let this side, we're gonna do as a plaza. I think that makes a lot of sense. Okay, and now we also have, whoops, let's go into here. I love that we have these little plazas now. I'm going to be using these everywhere. They're just so adorable. It's nice because we just had the one tiny option in the which one is it? It's the yeah, on the Railroads of Japan, there's that one small one, but this is nice to have. And the assets that came with this renewed history really do would really do well in like a theme park environment, like especially, I know one of you mentioned kind of a bit of a World's Fair feel to them. Yeah, really fun. In fact, can we fit? Ooh, we can. Ooh, I like this. Okay. Let me get a little sip of tea here. My throat is a little froggy this morning. Excuse me. Ooh, candy apple red. Love that. That sounds really fun. Okay, this is nice. Yep, I like that. Okay. Let's pop over here. This is gonna be easy. We are just going to bring the dirt around here. Lovely. Okay, and then I definitely think I want to bring some fencing. Let's actually go with the zoo fence. I feel like that's gonna look nice here. So let's do that. Okay, we're gonna need to use move it here. That's not surprising. Let's just pull this through like so. Oh, it needs to go a little further. Lovely. And then this can just all be opened, come into there. That's nice. Okay. I think also additionally the zoo fence will look nice here. So let's see if we can. Oh, it's going to, we're gonna need to use move it here, which is fine. So we're gonna pull this all the way through. And bring this up, nice curve. Okay, that looks very sharp now. Love that. Yeah, I like the zoo fence. It's a good fit. Oh, well, it's not gonna let us do that. Okay. All right, all right. That's why Move It is so great, because sometimes that's what you need. Just pull this all the way to the edge of the bouncy castle. And we'll pull this here. And then we just have to curve this a bit. Okay, there we go. Very nice. Oh, still. All right. Okay, game. Actually, let's leave it like that. That's fine. No, I'd like to pull the fence all the way through. We'll just... match it up as best as we can. Go. That works. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, and we already have these food trucks out back on that side, so I think I'd like to connect that into the bouncy castle and add a few more and add some seating in. Joy builds fences. I try. I try. Yeah, there's something really fun about old vinyls. Unfortunately, with my tiny place, I just don't have room for anything extra, you know? I have room for what I have room for. But I think... at one point I did have a record player and some vinyls, but not a huge collection, but I had a nice little collection, but I ended up getting rid of it. Okay, let's grab what I'd like to do here is let's see, which are these the ones that are in the park? These must be the ones that are in the park. Yeah, what I'd like to do is kind of put these a little back to back, like so. And then we can go in and use our lovely, nice seating here. Put in just a couple little spots there. That's nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue this fencing here. That'll be really nice to have. I think I'm going to connect the fencing there. Let's bring that up straight there. Lovely. Okay. And definitely we need a little more detailing in here. It's not gonna let us put a lot. Okay, so maybe we just, yeah, flow with a nice, blend in some trees there. And a couple little picnic tables is a nice to have. Yeah, I feel like that works. We're making progress. Hello, Blue. Hello, Matilda. Oh, it's so nice to see everyone. All right, so I think what I can do is there is this kind of open section in the back here, which is always so odd to me, but I think what we can do is really extend this asset with some surface painter and give it some more purpose. So let's actually, I'm going to blend this in. Just very carefully along the fence here. Lovely. Okay. And then what I'd like to do is grab, are these the same ones? Yeah. Kind of just look like we're extending the asset here, putting a few other picnic tables. that's nice. Okay, and then let's actually... No, the umbrella's not going to make sense with those. That's really all you want at a skate park, though, is lots of concrete. So we'll leave it like that. What would be cool is if we went ahead and put a food truck at the skate park. Let's do the fish sticks. Put a little fish sticks back there. Yeah, that would be nice. Okay. And then I'm just going to come back in here and actually let's use the larger bushes. Yeah, that's going to be good. And we're just going to create a nice barrier here. Oh, I like that a lot. That looks really sharp. Okay. I dig that. And we've got a little pavement sneaking through here, so little landscaping should fix that right up. Ooh, except where the asset is, but that's okay. It's not perfect, but it works. Move that out a little bit. There we go. Helps hide that a little bit. Okay, I think that works nicely. Yeah, I'm sure you could donate them. I'm sure you could. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead. I'm gonna put some flowers right there. Let's do that on this side as well, just to make those match. These are really fun. Okay, so I think all we need to do here is bring our fence down and then do some general landscaping back here. Do a nice line of trees along the fence. Lovely. And then I think what we'll do, so we've used these trees before, so I think what we'll do is just create a nice little line of trees there. Nice big tree in the corner. Okay, that looks nice. All right, and then again, let's grab some pavement here. We are going to blend this all together. Like so. Why are people walking right there? Can I? Oh, that's part of the asset. Okay, so I don't, but you know what I could do? If we just, oh yeah, there we go. Can get a straight line going back here. Blend that all together. And there's a little bit of the path, see from that, which is fine, because what I will do then is grab a little path here and what we will do is bring this, oh, it will attach to that, but okay, interesting. Yeah, that's a problem with Surface Painter. All right, let's just kick it off of there then. Oh, bugaboo. Surface Painter, you make my life difficult. I'll just have to back it up to there. That's fine. Not the end of the world. I know that you will attach to that. You're just being difficult. Okay, we'll just use move it. Scooch this over. Lovely. There we go. And we created ourselves a nice little area back here to detail. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, there are some days, and I know it's so bad because eating breakfast is so, like, really important for your health for so many different reasons. But yeah, there are some days where I just get busy and going, and it's 11 o'clock and I haven't eaten. So then sometimes it's a lunch is breakfast day. But I really try not to do that too often because I notice on days where I do eat breakfast in like a reasonable time, I'll sleep better. And also I know that it does help regulate your appetite. So like if I eat breakfast, I do less like snacky. Not that snacks are bad, but sometimes the snacks can overtake. Can overdo them. But yeah. We've all been there for sure. see if I can get these to work with Move It. This is looking very pretty. I really like how this family fun park is coming together. Making me very happy. Lovely little path. It's very pretty. Almost done with this. Okay, and let's go back. I want to grab those larger bushes again for behind this area. I've got like this little bit of parking in the back here, and I want to just, whoops, without doing that, can I increase? Yeah, just like a teeny bit more. Room for a car to pull back in here and park. Just feels like it's not enough room for what's there. We'll pull these bushes and do something small right here. Lovely. Okay, here we go. Oh, I like that. That's very pretty. Okay, and then I think back here, a rock or two could do the trick. And a couple of trees. There we go. Very simple. Don't need anything more than that back there. Those cars on cables, yeah. Looks at a belly and bag of jelly beans by my side. So here's a fun fact that I do know to be true, which is very good, is that the benefits, the health benefits that your body does get from breakfast, which is like better appetite regulation, better blood sugar control, less stress, better sleep, like all those things they prove with breakfast, it actually doesn't matter what you eat for breakfast. So if it's actually better if the option is skip breakfast or like eat something that like a donut or something, or you know, something, or some jelly beans, whatever it may be. Granted, a donut would be better because at least it would have some fiber, right? But you get the benefits no matter what. So that's kind of cool. And then you just get additional benefits if your breakfast is, you know, a healthy one. So it's better to eat something not as healthy than skipping breakfast. which I find is a fun, interesting fact. Okay, we've got that little bit done. Oh, and this probably would. Oh yeah, we can get some flowers on this side too. Oh, except people are walking right through there. Okay. Let's just leave that open then. That's fine. You know what we can do is just toss in picnic tables. There is fine. Okay. So that's kind of the outer edge of the family fun park. Oh, that looks really nice with the zoo fence there. Yeah, that looks really sharp. Okay, so now we just need to get all these little areas in between. Thanks for the guilt trip. Well, here's an interesting thing too, is that if you're not hungry for breakfast, it's likely because of stress and deregulation. Am I saying that right? So if you like spend like a solid 2 weeks just making yourself eat something for breakfast, even if it's just like a banana or something, eventually your appetite will start to build up again. So it just takes time of doing that, and then your appetite will come back in the mornings. Little fun fact. Okay, so in today's stream, health tips from Joy. Stuff that you didn't care about. Okay, man, I love this building. The spider with the snake. I mean, I don't like spiders. They freak me out, but I just think it's such a cool looking building. Oh, and there's little additional entrances here. Okay. We are going to take advantage of that then for sure. Cute. Alrighty. That looks very nice. Okay, and then let's come on the other side. Let's just use surface painter here. Actually, a path is going to end up looking better though. It's overkill, but it just... Okay, don't mind it. Okay. All right, that's nice. Now we have our ice cream plaza. Go ahead and toss some flowers in here. And let's actually grab yeah. Love that. Lovely, lovely. Okay. Now let's go back into here and grab that one's too big, but this one we could probably make work. Oh yeah, and if we did on either side, that would look really nice. Okay, let's just use move it and pull these over. And then we'll situate them. That is looking a little funky dunky there. We can line it up with this. Pull it forward maybe. It's just a little too tricky for that spot, but that's okay. We're gonna do something else. Let's just pull this through. Do another plaza situation, but I think it might fit on this side. Oh yeah, there is definitely room here. Right there in the corner. Okay, I don't mind that. Actually, it looks kind of forced. I'm gonna take it out. But we can make our own little plazas because we have all those props. So I do like the idea of pulling through like these little guys. They do look really cool. So we do one on each side like so. And then grab a little art installation on each side as well. That's kind of fun. I do like that. Okay, and then let's go ahead and just pull the flowers through. Nice little colorful border. Yeah, I like that. Okay. All right. Coming down here, just grab our little surface painter, extend this just a little bit here. Okay, it's not gonna let us do too much, but let's see if we can do a little bit. Okay, that works. It's a little something. Then we've got our lovely birthday party park, which is perfect. I think the only thing I want to do here is give a little path to the park from this side. Okay, we can't do too much there. We can do a little. Let's bring in. Oh, that's very cute. Okay. And then we've got some good little space here. So I think let's grab some of our nice little covered chair sets. Sprinkle a few of these in here. Extra seating. And we have not used the taco truck yet. So can we sneak that in here? Oh, we can. Oh, that's nice. Okay, dig that. And then I think we just do nice big trees here, honestly. And then I will catch up in the chat. Yeah, I think that's nice. David, hello, welcome on in. Don't mind destroy, we're just out here inventing abominations. It would be a great band name. I agree, Bobble. You guys are too funny. A spider giraffe? Oh my gosh. Oh, and with the timing of breakfast too. So this is interesting. You want to wait 30 minutes, but you want to eat within 2 hours. Like that's what like counts as breakfast. So as long as you eat within, so like let's say if you wake up at 6, you want to make sure you eat by 8, but you don't want to eat till after 6:30. Joy builds appetites gradually. Yes. Too funny. Bye, Matilda. Thank you so much for dropping by. We all really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed that little mini detailing session. We're going to keep on detailing, but I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday. I am just going to put some trees over here. And I think we call that good. I'd like to just leave the rest of this open like so. Okay, that's nice. Let's see if we can grab a little walk around. Where are you going? You're going to the cable car. You're going to the museum. You're going to the carousel park. Okay, that could be nice. Let's grab a little walk to the carousel park. Patrick, hello. Welcome on in. We just finished detailing our family fun park we built a little while ago. This would be such a fun place to come. There's lots of activities for different ages. And it's just really easy to walk around. I also love the cable car edition, so you can just hop right over into the zoo, which is fun. Very nice, very nice. You're going to the tiny park. Oh, it's like a driving range. I'll show you in a second. Yeah, it's a really nice asset. Nice. I like this a lot. Yeah, so this right here, it's a driving range. I can't remember which, if this is a vanilla piece or if this came with like a specific DLC. Someone would be able to tell you in the chat. I don't know. But yeah, it's a really nice building. Designed really nicely. Yeah. It's a great addition to any family fun park. Okay. I'm really happy with our detailing there. That's very nice. So now we need to hop over because the other place we haven't detailed yet is our flower garden, which sits next to our zoo. So yeah, this is really nice, and it's just a nice path too. So I think what I'd like to do is I do want to change the trees here. The red is nice. I think honestly, I think this yeah. This good old vanilla tree is really pretty. Let's use that. Okay. All right, so again, looking at something like this, it can feel overwhelming, but if you just go one little section at a time, that will work. Okay, so what I'd like to do is grab our dirt path here. Okay. And can also attach into our birds and bees from here as well. Will be nice. Actually, I don't think I want this coming over into this part of the park. I think I'd like this to kind of stay in this area. We can make a nice little walking path. Just for back around here. Kind of go all the way around the dome here. We'll need to move it. Get a little curve, lovely. Okay, just have a little walking path just for the dome, kind of have that be its own area there. Yeah, I would try it again, Patrick. I know when I first tried it, it was an issue on mine, and then I just waited some time, and then it did work. And not like I have a ton of mods, but I do have, like, you guys know my mod list is really small, but all of these are working. So I have like this tiny mod list, and I think to myself, this is like using so many mods, but I know for like a lot of people, this is not that much at all, but so yeah. And some of these are really old and they still worked, so yeah. Anywho. Okay, so let's just start here at the parking lot. Let's grab, actually, let's go for the larger, yeah, this bush is really nice. Actually, let's do this one here. Lovely. Bring this around all the way up to there. And then we'll bring this back down here to there. Bring this around the corner. And then we'll have a nice little entrance into here. Pull through a few of these. Again, we're going to go heavy on all the colors in this garden. Okay, and then back in that corner, do the same thing here and over here as well. Yeah, now we're talking. Okay. and then what we can do here is let's grab our surface painter, a little gravel, and make ourselves a little square carefully. Like so. Very nice. Okay, let's give ourselves a little sign. Nice. Okay. And let's go ahead, create a nice little area to sit in like so. We are going to grab, let's do white flowers. And we're going to line this little walkway in. Very nice. Something so stress relieving about the repetition of just like planting flowers and trees. I really do love it. I think I'm actually going to make this a little bit bigger here. This is going to be so nice. Okay, and then this little outdoor bar situation. It's like super cute. Don't know. Actually, I think we're going to do food truck. We're going to go food truck. Oh yeah, this is a good look. This fits a little bit better. Really sharp. I like that. I like the black too. That's really pretty. Okay. Now I do want to make a little space here. Little gazebo. And a little fountain. Okay, I like that a lot. All right, and then like we need more. Okay, that's really pretty. I mean, who wouldn't want to come get lunch here Sunday afternoon? Really cute. Oh, I love it. Ice cream. We'll definitely put a little ice cream place in here too. A pamper. Icing bushes, yes. Yes, I am going to go live on Wednesday, an extra stream. Like I said, between now and June, there's going to be a lot of little extra streams that I throw in because I really, I want to complete the parks project I started last year, and I kind of want to do it. I've set a goal to get it done before June, and I think we can. So, yeah. We're going to attempt at least. Okay, there's our first little area. There's our first little section. That's very cute though. I like that. Okay, let's go ahead and work on the area around our dome. What I'd like to do is pull through these bushes and like and some trees and kind of make a barrier here in between the rest of the park. So let's start with that. Kind of pull this as a straight line through, back to there. Okay, and then we used pull through a few of these, and then red trees, and bring in these as well. Lovely. Yeah, I do like that. Okay. Yeah, that has a nice feel to it. Okay, then let's go along this back wall. Continue using the big oak trees here to help block out that traffic. And we're going to pull through these bushes as well, just to help additionally to block all that out. And in fact, I think we're going to use the other bushes too. Yep, let's pull through these as well. Oh yeah, that's good. Okay, and then I think what I'm going to do is come through with these. There we go. That's really nice. Okay. Yeah. No highway there. What are you talking about? Ah, thank you, No Mercy. Thank you, Shan. Yes, we're going to be using a lot of the red trees in here. We are. Okay. Now, I want to leave some nice open grassy space here. I think that'll be really pretty. Let's do grab Well, Anna sees something. Yeah, let's grab these rose bushes here. Love that. Okay. Fountain, a few little benches, lovely, and then that's really nice for there. All right. Whoops. Okay. Nope, I've gone too far the other way. Okay. Yeah, I like that. That's very pretty. Okay. And then just to have some nice open space, it would be nice to have a few little these are just going to be my new favorite things. A few little fancy seating areas with umbrella at the edge there. And then just this lovely open area. And then we can line the end area of this as well. Okay, I like that a lot. That's very nice. Oh, really, Anna? Tell us all about it. Hi. Hello. Coming over and say hi. Hello. You're so soft and fresh and clean. You smell so nice. You don't smell like a dog. You're so soft. Oh my gosh, I love the week after she's groomed. She's just so soft. Did you smell so nice? Okay. Yeah, and there's not gonna be a bunch that we can do here because of the asset, but we can go ahead and pull through a little bit where we can and just kind of bring this same pattern here. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do anything in there, and that's fine. Okay, so there's that little area done. That's very nice. Love that. I guess we should put a little food truck back there as well. Just kind of in the middle there. Okay. Whew, this place is gonna take a while. That's because I want it to feel really lush and colorful, and it's really nice. Okay, let's go ahead and get our big trees along the back here. Fantastic. Okay, I wonder, can I? Okay, I can. Oh, that's nice. Nice. Okay, I love that positioning much more. Beautiful. And then how far can I bring this back? Oh, really far. Okay, nice. Wonder if I can also angle this one. Ooh, that's actually really nice. Oh, I like that a lot. Okay. Actually, let's just, can I wonder, oh yeah, I can cover that up. Okay, good. Fantastic. Love that. Very nice. Blend this out. Lovely. Okay. That one worked really well. Okay, let's come back over here. We are gonna grab a few of these. Big tall. Oh yeah, that looks really pretty. Okay. All the trees. Alex, hi. Alexandria, hello. Welcome on in. Teleportation. Sadly, I'm sure other people here live near lots of public transportation, and I think that's a great question. I'd love to know what everyone has near them and whether or not they use it. I live near zero. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I should say fortunately. Yeah, it's fortunately. I live in an area where, I mean, it would be nice if there were more things I could walk to. I will say that. But like where I live, it doesn't make sense for public transportation to come out this far. So. Beaming. Too funny. Okay, let's do some underbrush back here. And then I like the idea of a little area back here. Wonder if we could do a little playground situation. Oh, can we fit? Not here, but we can in other places. We won't do it here. Yeah, let's build our own little playground back here. Little spot. For the kiddos. How cute was the playground stuff that we got for Town to City? So cute. Like adorable. Okay, and then I think little trees like that, little playground area, and then we just need some little benches. Couple little benches there. Let's paint in our little playground area. Lovely. Okay, super cute. Got a little playground back there. Love that. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. So I live in Washington State, and the big project that they've been doing here for many, many years is like a light rail system. And like the expansions that they're planning for the next few years are really cool. Really cool. Yeah, it's exciting to see the Seattle and the Seattle metro area really, they've done so much work to create a lot of, like the whole waterfront update that they did. There's some cool videos on it. I'll have to put it in the Discord for you guys, but really cool stuff. And then just the whole metro expansion, very cool. Yeah, some really cool stuff going on there, but I don't live near any of that. No bicycling, but Anna and I do a lot of walking around the neighborhood. That's for sure. But in Cider River, however, this project I've been working on, lots of bike lanes, lots of public transportation, all the things. Okay, I think this is kind of like a perfect little corner to put a little public restroom, especially since we have a little playground there. So let's do that. Yeah, kind of the perfect little spot for it. Love that. Yeah, really nice. And then let's just extend. surface painter there. Lovely. Okay, and let's kind of do some of this low little undergrowth here as well. I think that will end up looking really nice. Then tuck in some flowers. Oh yeah, that looks really nice. Okay, next little area is done. Love that. Okay, I think what we can do over here is put in like to put in the little yeah, we've got our little our other little garden here, which we can just put right here. That's really nice. Okay. Cute. Okay. And then along here, I think we just do some of this. Let's add our grasses in. And then let's do some of those larger bushes like we had around the entrance. Blend some of those in. And then pull through. Nice little color. Okay, I love that. And pull through some flowers as well. Oh, very nice. Still getting a little bit of traffic right in here, so let's go ahead. Oh, you know what we could pull through here? Just kind of help block this a bit more from the highway. Like we need one other, yes, a nice fluffy tree. Let's bring this in. There we go. What highway? Make sure we didn't accidentally bring anything over into the highway. Oh, that's nice too. Ooh, there's a little gap right there. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. You haven't used a bike since high school. I bet you'd be fine. I bet you'd be fine. It is botanical gardens. So that's what this is. So this is a giant garden park that we built. And so now I'm just going around and doing all the detailing and really making it pop. But this is our family fun park and our zoo that we did. And now we're just working on the gardens that's attached next to it. So we had this little space next to the freeway, so it's a good little thing to use for that. But thank you. Yes, it's very botanical garden-y. That's exactly the vibe I want. And luckily we have these lovely community garden assets are by Larry. My modern asset thing is listed in the descriptions of my videos, so you can always pull them there. But they're really nice. Really, really nice to have. Okay, this is really good progress. I'm very happy with this. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, this has been an ongoing, no mercy could tell you exactly how long, 2 or 3 years, somewhere in between there. And I love parks and I love detailing, and yeah, it's been really fun to build along the river as well. And we still have a lot to do. But I mean, it's kind of fun having a long-term project like this, because you really do love to, you grow to like, you love it all. You love, and it's a time capsule too. Like going back and looking at stuff we built a long time ago. Sorry, my throat is not so great today, guys. Okay, let's come back here to the actual botanical gardens. We've got a nice little entrance here, and I think we preserve the green space. So I think what we do is just create a nice border around this. I think if we, I'm not gonna be able to get a border there. I wonder if we just slightly, oh, now I could. Okay, let's just slightly move that back. And then what I'll do is we'll just grab this. I'm just going to mirror this so we have a nice path all the way to the edge. That's great. Okay, so I think what I'd like to do is a combination of bushes here for this. So I think I'd like to do these. We'll do the other bushes and then some rose bushes. The rose bushes are a little small. Or maybe I don't do these ones then. I almost deleted our botanical gardens. That'd be very bad. Okay. Let's establish a little pattern here. So we do rose bushes like so. Yeah, those are a little big. We do have regular small. Oh, here's what we need. Regular small. Do I like those though? No. Oh, these are pretty. Yeah, let's do these. And then we could probably blend in. I don't know if I like that though. Let's go back in here. What else we got? Just thinking I want the right size. Yeah, because these are a little small. Like this one would work if we get the small ones. It's kind of a pain to like... Yeah, that's not gonna work. I'll be sitting all day trying to just get the teeny ones. That's not gonna work at all. Okay, well, let's just go back to here. Oh, that could look nice. What if we did that as a pattern? Well, I don't mind that at all, actually. And then what we can do is come along underneath the tree with the rhododendrons. What would that look like? Well, that's kind of nice, actually. Okay. That will be our little pattern. Yeah, I'm not mad about it. That looks nice. And it does give a little bit of a height, which is good. Okay. So what we are going to do is we're going to start with these first and hope that I space those out correctly. And then we would put these right on top of them. And if not, we'll just fill in with extra rose bushes and such. That's not bad. Was it these ones? Yeah. Lovely. And then we go back, grab our rose bushes. Wait, I did put them too far apart, but that's okay. We can do it again. It's not about a perfect pattern. Let's help fill in these gaps here. Lovely. Oh yeah, that's really pretty. Okay, that works. David says, where I live, there's an expressway interchange 1 mile north, and another 1 mile west, an industrial complex one, but definitely not the safest place to ride a bike. Oh no, definitely not. That's a lot. That's definitely a lot. Out here, it's like to get out here, there's only one way in and out because I live on a peninsula. And so it's just a 2-lane road. And like people go far too fast on that road. Like I think max you're supposed to go 50 once you kind of get like onto the little stretch of road that's not where there's no houses or anything. But people go much faster. Much faster than that. But I do see people walking out there sometimes, and I will see people riding bikes as well, but definitely not Definitely not a... I don't know. I wouldn't want to walk on that road or ride my bike on that road just because I see how crazy people drive on it, unfortunately. Okay, and then let's go into here. We're gonna grab rose bushes. Need to put one right there. Okay. Yeah, that works. Not perfect, but it's pretty. And then we'll just let all of this area in here be nice green space. And then what I'd like to do is, yeah, do some nice, kind of this undergrowth situation here. To the edge here. Okay. Blend in some flowers here. Lovely. Yeah, and that looks nice from that side too. Okay. Try to help blend this out a little bit. Okay, that's a nice, what's the crime rate? I don't even know. We're great. We are a very low crime rate, which is great. That doesn't surprise me. Cider River is an awesome place to live. Okay. Very nice. That helps blend things out. And then I'm okay if you have access to the back side here. So we'll leave that open so that you could walk in there, and then we'll go ahead and help blend this out on this side here. Lovely. Okay. Great. I think that works really well. Ooh, we're making good progress. Yeah, we actually have not put in a big prison, and I haven't like put in like the FBI building and all that. Like, I don't know. We'll see if we do that, but we don't need to, you know. But Cider River is one of those places where we take care of everybody, and big on rehabilitation. Yeah, so that's why I think, because I've been so good about placing, we probably have more police stations than we need. So there's lots of room there. But yeah. Okay, so I think what we can do here is bring in, I know we can fit 2 of these. What I'd like to do is blend in the pond with the gazebo. I bet we could even fit the seating area one in as well. I love to blend these parks and make them one big park area, which is just nice to have. Grab this, move this over here. Oh yeah, that's gonna look really nice. Okay, and then let's just grab this and see where we can kind of help blend in between the parks. Oh, I think that's so nice. Very nice. And I bet we could fit, love to do a little mini playground over here. Oh, perfect. Cute little playground spot. Lovely, lovely. Okay, and then we've got our little Japanese garden here. So let's just grab nice little path here. Okay, then what we can actually do is grab I don't want that out front. We could do a little fountain out front would look cute. Okay. Then let's just grab some little flowers, some little ones. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not on your end, but somebody is sawing down some trees off in the woods around here. It's like, it just like echoes. Deep in the forest, they're sawing down some trees for something. Cute. Okay. I love these little tulips. Sometimes it is just perfect to have teeny tiny flowers. I still want people to be able to walk up to the fountain, so just going to put these on the corner like that, and then we'll leave that open. And then over here, we will do more little flowers. Okay, that's really cute. Love that. Little Japanese garden with a little koi pond. It's very, very, very nice. Okay, let's kind of copy what we have over there. So we did the grasses, and then a few of these. And then we just did some flowers. And then these. Let's toss in a little red tree as well. Okay, hey, we made really good progress on this so far. Oh, you don't hear it? Okay, good. Oh, yes, she was taking a drink, but yeah. I hear no wood being murdered. Oh no. Yes, please go fix your thumb. Okay. Let's just power through. I'm getting really hungry, but we just have this space left. And let's just power through. I'm really wanting to kind of move this. It would be cool if it kind of came. I think that's not going to be tall enough to go through that. Let's just leave it the way it is. I'm not going to mess with it. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to leave you guys here for a second. Actually, I'll put you on a cable car ride. My throat is really bothering me. I'm going to heat up my tea, have a good solid drink of some warm tea, and I'll be back and we'll power through and finish out the rest of this park. I'll be right back. Okay. I chucked down a good bunch of tea right now. Hopefully that will help my throat. All right. Well, that's perfect timing. Finished the ride. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Looks like you did from the comments. Okay. I feel like we could better utilize this area. Now, I did like this park because it had the path to come through. So I think that we can make use of that. So I'm going to put that there. Let's grab this. Because what I'd like to do, I'd like to leave, you know, it'd be really nice to have in this park is the, you know, we already have so many gardens. You know, it'd be really nice to have over here is the, what's it called? The chessboard. That would be so nice. I bet maybe we could fit both. Maybe. I don't know if we can though. Oh, I don't want to delete that. Maybe we can. It's not, we're gonna have to put it, place it, and then move it with move it, which is fine. Yeah, I bet we could fit both of those in here. Like this would just be such a nice addition. Yeah, let's do that. And then we can definitely fit. Okay. Yeah. All right, and then coming to the other side here, we can grab this and just create a really nice walking path to there. And then we could also create a little path to there as well. Okay. The other thing, oh, that would be really nice if we made, yeah, so if we snuck our little park area to this corner, then what we can do stick a nice little gazebo back there. Oh, that'd be really pretty. Just kind of in the middle there. Yeah, okay. That works. All right, let's get some fencing in here. I'm glad you guys cannot hear. I don't know what they're doing over there. It's far away too, but I can still hear it because, of course, I live in an area with no noise. So when something's noisy, you can really hear it. Like, case in point, if like people are shouting at each other 3 houses down, like outside, you can hear it. Like there's just no, because there's just no noise out here. Not very many, which is really nice. Okay, so I do think I want some nice trees on this side. I don't think I'm going to go with this style though. I think I'm just going to go with some nice fluffy trees. So let's do a mix. We're going to do our horse chestnut trees. I need to be careful not to put any where the cable car is. Yeah, it's so loud. They must be cutting down some big old trees out there. Okay, and then these ones. I love these ones. Some nice big ones. Okay. Yeah, that works. Some nice big fluffy trees. I haven't watched Twin Peaks in so long. Like so long. I've been to the diner though. I've had pie. If you do get a chance to go out, if you're visiting Washington and you have the time to drive out there, it actually is really good pie, and the diner's good. It's like a very old school diner, and they have like the, you know, the big giant like American sized portions. Like if you order like an omelet and hash, it's huge. It's like if you order, it'll feed you for like 3 days. But it's so good. It's like just good greasy diner food. But yes, it's a very pretty drive out there, but it's, you know, not anywhere near the city, so it's a trek. There's lots of great hiking trails out there right around that area. Their coffee was very good, yeah. For sure. Okay. All right, we've got something started here now. This is nice. I kind of like leaving this open so that if you're over here, you can kind of see into, you know, if you're across the street. Ooh. Yeah, I kind of like that you can see over into the gardens. So I feel like we leave that just open, and I like the idea of having lots of green space as well. Be nice here, we could do some picnic tables, and for that would actually be really nice. Let's do that. I'm gonna grab these round ones. I really like these. So let's just do some little picnic areas. Like so. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. And then I'm just gonna grab some young lindens. Okay, yeah, just some nice little picnic areas. We don't need anything too fancy. And then we have this open spot too underneath the cable car, so we might as well utilize that as well. Okay, that's nice. Oh yeah, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Okay, and then let's go ahead and grab this type of food truck we've been using back here, which I do think it matches this area very well. And let's put one here. Just put a couple spotted around like so. That's nice. Okay, I really like that. All right, now I do want to bring in a similar style to here, so you kind of get that same feeling as you're walking in. So let's get these down. Let's give a little space off the path. Get those in there, and then do a couple of these. Are they going to be at that all day? Whatever they're doing out there. Sounds like some pretty big equipment to me, so my guess is yes, they're going to be out there doing that today. Yeah, I'm really glad we fit the chessboard in here. I feel like that's really such a, you know, I know this is basically our big garden park, but it's nice to have, you know, a little spot to come play. Like the big chessboards like that. It's just nice. It's just nice. Okay, let's go ahead. I want to attach these right there. And I don't want to obstruct the view of the chessboard all the way through this either. So I think what we'll do, let's just use a little bit of fencing here, just to give it a little something something. And then if we just put these in the corner, like so, and then you've still got the view, which is really important. Yeah, I like that. You can see across to the botanical gardens. That's very nice. And I think the same here. If you're at all these picnic tables, you want a good view of everything except for the traffic. But what we can do here again is just bring in a little fencing just to give a little bit of a detail. Just make it a little bit interesting. Yeah, I do like that. Okay. Fantastic. All right, and then along here, we do have room. We could do a couple of these little parks again, which I really do like. So I think actually we can fit in all 4 styles. And blend in with some lovely landscaping. We just need to make sure we get that little corner covered there. Let's put this little seating area across from the little Japanese garden there. Let's put our little garden here. And we'll put our, I think there, and a little gazebo here. And then what we can do is come through here and fill in the gaps with some lovely color. Blend everything in. Okay, I really like that. And then just at this little teeny end here, we are just going to do some really heavy undergrowth there. And let's get some grass. And then like I'm okay with am I? Do we want a little peekaboo down into the park, or do we really want to try to hide the traffic from those in the park? I think we really just want to hide the traffic. So let's grab some of these taller trees. Heavy tree work on a Sunday does seem odd. It does. Unless like someone bought some land out here. Yeah, it does seem odd. I don't know. Like maybe it's not city, maybe it's private. Like someone bought some land and they're having some work done. But like, who's going to come and work on a Sunday? But maybe it's someone who bought the land who has that kind of equipment. Maybe like they own that type of business or something. Or maybe a tree fell. We haven't had a storm here in a minute. And so but even so, like on a Sunday, I don't know. I'll agree. It is a little odd. But, you know, what do I know? Okay. This is good. I do want this to be, if you're in the park, I don't want you to be able to see the roadway there. Okay. We did it. Oh my gosh. Extra 30 minutes of streaming is definitely worth it to complete a project. Yay, this makes me so happy. Now we have our family fun park, our flower garden, and our zoo fully detailed up. Oh, this is looking nice. And I mean, talk about a full day. Like, if you did all three in one day, that'd be a long day. But we make it easy with the cable car. And you can take the metro there as well. Oh, I've got these trees hanging off into the road. I didn't realize that. I'm going to have to fix that. It'll be a little off-camera thing. But yeah, I'm so thrilled with how this all turned out. I think it's a great use of this kind of space along the highway back here. Yeah. So I think the thing that we need to do now that we have this attraction here, especially with the airport here, I do think one thing you guys pointed out was like some hotels. So I do think that's going to be important. But you know, maybe we can put something right over here, like some hotels, something. But we'll have to figure it out. But yeah. I'm really happy with this whole area. Let's see if we can get a good image here for the thumbnail of our flower garden and the family fun park. Oh, jumped too far. Apologize, everybody. Okay, that's good. You can see everything. Take a picture. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Ah, thank you. I'm glad. A hotel or two by the Triangle, or maybe near the sports park. I mean, that's the other thing we could do, is we could put some hotels across the street. And then what we could do is create a little pedestrian connection, little underground connection. Or potentially what we could do, we could actually probably put in a hotel over here. But yeah, this is a good little space that we could put a few hotels, potentially. That's not a bad idea either. But, you know, future us problem. Future us problem. Okay, so Tuesday, we're back in town to city. So that'll be really fun. Shocker, we're building a park. That's going to be like the theme from now until June is we're building lots of parks, everyone, because I really want to finish those projects. And of course, the town to city project I just started is very park heavy. I love parks. You guys know that. And then we'll keep working on Cider River, of course. So Tuesday is town to city, and Wednesday we're going to build another park. And then we'll see how the rest of the week shakes out on what we're going to do. But thank you everyone for showing up. I really appreciate all of you. It's so nice to spend a Sunday with all of you. And yeah, I hope you all have a joyful day, and I'll catch you next time.